Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream. Today is Monday, October 13th, 2023. If you want to know, we are continuing our adventure with the White Mage, who, of course, needs level 77 in order to continue the main story quest. But before we do that, we will turn over these. All of the you already added this song. Okay. Bye. Sorry, be right back. Okay. Let's go to Gridania. And turn over this crap I got. Okay. Let's go and see the retainers. Oh, nice. Three. Four. $800. $57,000. $49,000. Okay. Okay, let's do the quest and then we'll go do the leveling roulette if we need to. Okay? When I was little, Miss Olvara seemed so much bigger and stronger than me. Though, to be perfectly honest, the way she carries herself even now bespeaks of confidence I cannot help but envy. But never mind that. We have a virtue to hunt. Let us commence our search at once and keep our weapons at the ready, my friend. Yeah, about time our luck took a turn for the better. There she is. What now? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I wish you were all here with me, but I know it's better that you are not. We have a score to settle, you bloody bastard, and this time I'm ready for your tricks. Кажи, тате. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Family issues. Family issues all the way. Let's try it again. Okay. Yeah, tough old bugger. Everyone alright? Albert, I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for trying to do it alone. And why, pray tell, did you even try to do something so foolish? If we'd been here from the first, it wouldn't have been anything even approaching a challenge. Back in the day, I was a bounty hunter. I've told you that much, but I haven't told you about my old parents partners. Together we tracked and claimed countless notorious marks throughout Norvrant. We were the best in the business. Everyone knew our names and our reputation. They called us legends, and somewhere along the line we started to believe it too. And then we set our sights on Balam Quids. I survived, they didn't. I swore vengeance, but had no idea how to go about pursuing it. Then I met you lot and thought that maybe with your help I might just have a fighting chance. So you see, I never intended to keep it all a secret. It's just you never asked, and since I'd rather not talk about it, easier to live in the moment, you know. The next town, the next job, the weeks flew by, and after a time I started having second thoughts. I'd lost those closest to me before. I didn't want to live through that again. Are we or are we not comrades? Through thick and thin? These bonds of fellowship between us must come before all else, otherwise they may as well not exist. You said the thought of losing you us pained you. What of our feelings? What of our loss? What if we had not arrived when we did? You've saved our lives more times than I can count. How dare you refuse to let us do the same? And without those keen ears of yours, I'll never know what bollocks Brandon and Niebert um, are whispering about me behind my back, and ignorance is not bliss, let me tell you. This one's worth a fortune, aye, and fame besides. I'll wager we won't have to pay for our drinks when we get back into town. Oh God's not another night to remember. Don't you worry your pretty head over our fearless leader's questionable constitution. Take pride in the victory, for the small folk will sleep easy once they hear of Balam Quid's demise, until Arbert's drunken snoring wakes them from their slumber. And on that note, I think it's time we quit this place. And Randa Ray, I trust that the next time you decide to hunt a deadly game, you do us the courtesy of extending us an invitation. And there I thought I was doing you a favor by keeping you out of my personal affairs, selfish as it was. Oh, fine, but if you go and die on me, I'll pay a necromancer to raise you from the dead so I can kill you out of spite. Agreed. Now then, mind cutting off whatever it is you need to take back as proof of the kill? I don't want to lose our reward on a technicality. Such a fine crystal. Why not hold on to it as a memento of this occasion? Wake up, Demiuk. Hello? What's wrong with you, huh? That's the second time your so-called gift has cost us a chance at slaying Andrea. You know what? I've had enough. Enough, I say. Yes, I don't need your help. I'm perfectly capable of hunting the Sin Eater on my own. It's past time I told you piss off. Ha! Upon our return to Gate Town, you will be given your final payment and we will be free to go our separate ways. Oh, Emily! Hello! Hello, Emily! I missed you so much! Oh, bless your heart. Yeah, bless my heart. I'm just saying this because I hope you tip me. Oh my god, I said that out loud. Honestly, I don't know why I ever placed my faith in you. You're such a disappointment. I'm about to I'm about to get separated with Lurik because somehow he doesn't like me anymore. Consider this the formal dissolution of our partnership. Let none ever again speak the names Rick and Unskilled in the same breath. Yes, never again. And with that, I bid you good day. Oh my god! When he was little, Rick's parents punished him for time by withholding his allowance. Without money to lavish on his friends, he soon found that many were only drawn to him by his wealth. I dare say he feared you would abandon him as they did and decided to push you away first. Yeah, he's a spoiled brat, isn't he? I'm not trying to make excuses for what he said. I only hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Take some time to think it over, then come and see me. Oh, and take this for your troubles. Okay. Now what? Physical DPS. Exclude the quest. Physical DPS excluding limited jobs level 78. But I have to be level 78, yeah. Okay, let's do a roulette. Wanna join for a quick roulette, Emily? Okay. Oh. So, how are you, Emily? How is your health? Are you okay? Did the rush disappear? Oh, 2 months. Yeah. So it's allergy. Am I right or am I right? It was folliculitis. It's a common skin condition that happens when hair follicles become inflamed. It's often caused by an infection with bacteria. At first it may look like small pimples around the tiny pockets. Yeah. Folliculitis. Infection with bacteria. How the hell did you get an infection with bacteria? I know how. You don't take a shower too often, do you? You only take a shower at holidays, right? You dirty girl, you. Okay. Who knows? Come on, game. Let me... Let me in. Let's go. Oh damn, I forgot Peloton again. Ow! You were fishing! How dare you! This is the most disgusting thing in the whole game. Yeah, I know. I'm so going to fish when I finish the main story quest. Yes. I'm gonna level all my crafting and gathering professions. Ouch. Self-atoll, yeah. It's a nice dungeon, I like it. Not like your favorite, the fucking Aurum Vale. Oh my god! Aurum Vale is the worst dungeon in the history of mankind. Not just in the history of Final Fantasy XIV, but the history of all mankind. Yeah, Dungeon Master. I'll probably have to do another one. Yeah. Okay, Emily, my dear friend, wait for me 5 minutes, and then you can enjoy the main scenario roulette with all your heart. Be right back. Let's go. Yeah, I sold the iron torch. Nice. Come on, game. I'm just a poor DPS. Nobody loves me. She's just a poor DPS from a poor family. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Yes. Yeah, Porta de Cumana. Oh my god.
Ultima weapon is all-powerful! Why does my enemy still stand? Can his strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Habrea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the Hammer of Darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the Shield of Light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alleg failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Habrea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belzar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Ascian. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Yes! Yeah, we can now continue the speak with the manager of Suit and Pendants. The main story quest. Very good. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. I'm glad that Your Highness approves of my development. Is everything alright, sir? You don't seem quite yourself. Perhaps a hot meal and a freshly made bed will improve matters. Your room is ready, if you don't care to retire. Very good. If you should have need of anything at all, pray do not hesitate to call. So this is where you've been hiding.
And sometimes the dead would rather not be disturbed. But enough about me. What of Armorang? I see. Minfilia's gone then. Which means the reason I must suffer this purgatory shall forever remain a mystery.
What's the matter? Are you all right?
What just happened?
There was something Minfilia said to me.
Minfilia said my time had not yet come. That I still had a role to play. Not even the most valiant heroes can stand alone. No, it couldn't be. There's only one hero in this room, and it is not me. I'm just a shadow, cursed to wander.
Forgive the intrusion, but Minfilia, that is, Reen, and the others were asking after you. Is everything all right?
Yeah, he's good.
That pain again. And did it pass? Thank goodness for that. I would not wish to see you suffer. Though I know only too well how much you have suffered on our behalf in recent days. Indeed, I have no right to impose upon you further. Nevertheless, I must ask one thing of you. That you survive this, no matter what. When the dust settles, you must return to your world, for the battles to come and the wars yet unwon. The final Light Warden is all that stands between us and victory. There is still much we must do to prepare, but for now, I will see if there is aught that may remedy the strange affliction which plagues you.
When the Warden is dead, will your work finally be done?
Yes, I believe it will. Once the tyranny of light is ended, the people of the Crystarium will be safe, and the future that must be shall come to pass. I'll not keep you from your rest any longer. Take as much time as you like.
No, this isn't right. It would need be later, after the liberation of Alamigo, perhaps. Please tell me you finished. We have to go. They'll be upon us any moment. Very well. Where to next then? Let's just worry about getting out of the city and pray the airship is still in one piece. Anywhere we go from here will just be more of the same. Gods, by the sound of that last one, I reckon the Knight's 12 might be the Knight's rubble now. Is there nothing else we can do? You, look around you. This isn't war. It's a sickness and it's spread to every corner of Eorzea. The city-states are in disarray, and by all accounts the Far East's faring no better. There'll be nothing left for of us when this is over. This world is beyond saving. I never tire of that story. When the hero swoops in astride a white dragon to save the little girl. I could die happy knowing someone like that was still around. Indeed, but not today, not while our message remains undelivered. Have faith, my friend. We will find him. What a peculiar dream. Ah, Master Guy, I trust you had a pleasant rest. While you were enclosed and ensconced in your chamber, a message arrived for you from the Exarch. He bids you come to the ocular at your earliest convenience. And sir, wherever your duties may take you next, I shall pray for your safe return. May the night keep you.
There you are. May I assume you've had your fill of rest? That is well. Now that we are all present, let us speak of our plan. Thus far, we have vanquished 4 Light Wardens, restoring night to much of Norvrant. Only one remains, that of Calusia. And with Reen to guide us, I am certain we will find it.
We're so close now. If we can just take care of this one last warden, we'll rob the Sin Eaters of their final foothold and drive them out of Norvrant once and for all. It will be a new beginning for the First, a chance for the people to rebuild their world.
In short, a prize worth fighting for.
And in thus delivering the First from destruction, so too shall we unsow the seeds of the 8th Umbral Calamity.
Do you hear? Your dreamed of rejoining is in jeopardy. Are you sure you're not tempted to intervene?
You labor under the misapprehension that vanquishing the Sin Eaters is tantamount to saving the world. It is not. In truth, you only delay the inevitable, lengthening your fleeting lives by the smallest of margins. Twould be churlish of me to deny you this small concession, close as we've become. Foolish and misguided though you are not without charm. Each and every one of you is possessed of a noble heart. When the weak want for succor, you do not hesitate to provide it. Alas, your nobility is short-sighted. You think only of the problem in front of your nose. A limitation of your ephemeral existence.
Our lives may seem short and insignificant to the likes of you, but one does not need to be an eternal being to achieve lasting change.
If I may stop you there, I do not claim that we Ascians are special. That is another misconception. In the beginning, everyone lived nigh for eternity. Such was the natural order of things. But like so much else, this was taken from you. You won't object if I borrow your plaything? In the distant past, when the world was one and whole, a great calamity threatened all life. It began without warning. The very laws of the star were warped and broken, and chaos swiftly spread throughout the land. Faced with annihilation, we sought to imbue the star with its own will. Thus was Zodiac born, and by his power was order restored. Ere long, however, thankless fools began to fear that Zodiac's might was too great, and so they conjured another to keep him in check. Your own dear Hydaelyn.
And the two beings waged war until, with a single devastating blow, Hydaelyn unmade Zodiac, scattering his being across space and time. So you told us in the Katana Ravel.
Yes, yes. And there began our woes, with Hydaelyn's blow and all that it wrought. As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe.
As a counterbalance to Zodiac, Hydaelyn was created with the power to enervate her foe. Okay.
This singular ability strikes not at such banal things as flesh, but everything that defines the target, diluting its existence. For example, were she to strike you? Two individuals, identical in appearance yet reduced in all respects. Strength, intelligence, the soul itself, all is halved. Do you see? This self-same fate befell not only Zodiac, but the very star. Only 3 were fortunate enough to escape the Sundering, me being one of them.
Ah, yes. Now I get everything.
When I beheld the shattered remnants of our home, I knew deepest despair. The inhabitants of these 14 fragments were feeble, frail and foolish, oblivious to their imperfection, ignorant of their past.
Okay, not everything, but I get the separation of all these realms.
Malformed creatures thrashing blindly about. Pitiful, disturbing, depressing. So, we took it upon ourselves to rejoin the worlds. But in our eagerness and, I confess, our ignorance, we erred and made a useless void of the 13th. It was only afterwards that we discovered a connection twixt source and shard, a flow of energy that maintains elemental balance. And thus did we arrive at our time-honored modus operandi.
purely Ascian standpoint, it could be said that what you seek to do is only logical. But that would be to ignore the immeasurable destruction wrought with each rejoining. You have murdered millions, and this we cannot condone.
By your fragmented existence, you continue to give rise to tragedies far crueler than any calamity.
This is very reminiscent of how the Nazis were thinking. You know, there is still a debate how is it possible that they can annihilate 6 million Jews and not feel anything about that. It's because they didn't think the Jews to be human beings. The Jews and all other races except their Aryan race are Untermensch, subhumans. So why would you feel remorse, compassion or pity towards beings that you do not consider humans? So they thought that they are killing just pests and animals, and that's probably the same way the Ascians think of all of us, because the separation of the planets makes us lesser beings, and they consider themselves the only true human beings, the three of them, those who escaped this separation. It's very tragic and very scary when people think this way. They can do anything they want.
Moral relativism and all that. Case in point, I do not consider you to be truly alive, ergo I will not be guilty of murder if I kill you.
Yeah, see? That's my point. He doesn't see them as truly living, truly alive. That's so fucked up. But from their point of view, it's logical.
Oh, don't look at me like that. You, for whom I have only the highest expectations. A vaunted hero of the Source, 7 times rejoined. Long have I awaited one who might brave a path of lesser tragedy. A resilient soul able to endure the necessary pain. I dare to hope that my wait is over. So, finish your task and slay the Light Warden. Make proof of your usefulness, and then we may speak again.
Forgive me, my lord, but this could not wait.
Speak freely, Captain.
Our informant in Colusia sends word of unusual activity in Yulmore. It appears their forces are entrenching themselves at key points throughout the city, making ready for an attack by all indications.
An intriguing use of resources. I rather doubt Lord Vauthry is concerned for the safety of his citizens.
You think he's harboring the Light Warden inside the city walls? Even if he does have some means of controlling the Sin Eaters, wouldn't that be a little risky?
Risky or not, if there is even a chance the Warden is hiding there, we will need to act fast. The longer we wait, the better prepared the Yulmorans will be.
Agreed. See to your preparations then and make for Calusia. God's willing, this hunt will be the last. Let us see it through to the end.
We should begin by assembling in Rite. There we may assess the situation in Yulmore and decide how best to proceed.
And the question remains, why did Hydaelyn do this? There you are, Unskilled. The others have gone ahead to reconnoiter Gate Town. We are to follow shortly. It has been a while, has it not? Since the two of us infiltrated Yulmore. Since we faced Lord Vauthry, and I felt such fury as I have never felt before. His actions are unconscionable, of course, and in my abhorrence, I felt for him entirely justified. Yet mingled with my rage, there was something else. At first I was unsure what it was, but in the course of our struggles, I found the answer. You are vibrating with excitement, Jesus Christ. Calm down, woman. In Vauthry's self-righteousness, in his absolute belief that he and he alone is the cure to the world's ills, I saw a reflection of myself, and it brought the memories of all my past follies flooding back. He is the vainglorious, ignorant fool I once was, and having shared in his affliction, I feel duty-bound to open his eyes to the truth. Whether he will accept it with the good grace I did is another question. What is it, Rhine? Do you sense... Rin, do you sense the Light Warden? I'm not sure. The aura is different. Perhaps if we were a little closer. This time we were on our way in any case. Let us join our comrades in Gate Town. Unskilled, as a precaution, may I ask that you go first to ensure that the path is clear? The closer we are to Yulmore, the more I worry that Rin may be recognized. If you see any prying eyes along the way, pray encourage their owners to look elsewhere. Okay. Be right back. Okay, let's go. Oh, Vault, no. You held a civilian, but he does not respond and continues his incoherent rambling. Lord Vauthry, we hear, we obey. Ah! Long live Lord Vauthry, long live Lord Vauthry. Ah, good of you to join us. I was debating whether to warn you, but it's too late now. I take it you notice the people behaving strangely along the path? It's more of the same here. Ishtolo and Alice are investigating as we speak. Let's wait and see what they have to say.
Strange. Passing strange. By their behavior, we may safely assume that they are under Vauthry's mind control. Yet the extent of the effect seemeth to vary dramatically between subjects. 'Tis far too pronounced to be attributed simply to the vagaries of innate magical resistance.
Curiouser and curiouser. We met with no trouble en route. My thanks for securing the way. But given the state of the townsfolk, I see we were never in any danger of being recognized.
What can you tell us from here?
I sense a powerful eater in the uppermost reaches of the city. But there's something different about it. Its light is impure. We need to get closer.
Oh, so that one's Alphino. Well, unless you're triplets.
Kaishir, what are you doing here?
While I was scouting the area, I noticed a suspicious figure skulking about. So I accosted him, only to have him call me Alphino. I thought it best to bring him along.
You see, that informant who's been feeding secrets to the Crystarium, it's me. See, after you saved my life in Yulmore, I thought about going somewhere far away, but I couldn't just leave, not without paying you back. So I decided to stay here, keep an eye on things, and whenever I spotted something strange, I shared it with your friends.
That took no small amount of courage. Well done.
I assume you saw what happened here.
Right, so an airship flew in a bit ago, and not long after, Vauthry starts ranting and raving. You could hear him from all the way out here. Geezer was doing his nut, shouting and screaming like someone had nicked his pie.
'Tis like the airship bore the soldiers sent to thwart our efforts in Armorang.
So eventually the yelling dies down, and then this hot, sticky wind comes blowing through. Now that's when everyone went funny. No, everyone but me. Well, me and a couple of newcomers, though even they started mumbling about Vauthry after a while. Not as bad as the rest, mind you.
Newcomers.
There's something I need Reen to see. This was among the townfolk's food stores.
Oh, that's just meal. Yulmore doles the stuff out.
No, it couldn't be. I know what it is. It's Sin Eater. Meal is made out of Sin Eater.
Oh no. That's disgusting.
So it is. In limited quantities, it may have little effect on an average individual. Yet if one were to consume it regularly, over a period of several years, I suspect it would do far, far more than merely nourish the body.
Oh man.
That Vauthry wieldeth power over Sin-Eaters is known. Could it be that those who partake of their flesh do thereby render themselves susceptible to his influence? It would serve to explain why the town's newer arrivals succumbed less quickly than those raised on a diet of meal.
Oh my god.
Sin Eaters and feeding them to people. Altering them mouthful by mouthful, all to stop them answering back. There are desperate souls out there killing themselves to escape turning. This is unforgivable. An atrocity.
These Sin-Eaters. What if they are not simply rounded up? Do you remember what we were told when first we came to the city? Many enter, but none leave.
Ah. So they turn into... Oh man. When you eat enough, you become... Oh. This shit is fucked up.
Let us put an end to it. To this paradise built upon the bones of the poor. Vauthry's deeds are beyond justification. Beyond forgiveness. Evil.
It's highly probable that the Light Warden is waiting for us somewhere in there, and I'm all for going after it. But our enemies know our faces. They know that we are coming, and they will not let us through without a fight. Like it or not, the time for stealth is past. Now, my friend, if you would be so good as to lead the charge.
Ah, that's disgusting. Okay, let's go finish them off. When we step through the gates, we shall find not the place of hedonistic pleasure we remember, but a battlefield. If you are prepared for it, then let us sally forth. I can feel it. Ah!
A dark presence in my domain! Ah! It's them! The villains who would sow chaos in my perfect paradise! Keep them away from me! I command you! Keep them away!
Long live Lord Vauthry.
He would use his own people as shields.
This area is older than Gate Town. There are bound to be far more civilians under Vauthry's control. But they do not act of their own free will, and we must not harm them.
As if we ever would. Press on with Alpha now. We'll hold off the civilians and join you as soon as we can.
I'll break your funny bones. Break your funny bones. Right. No more Mrs. Nice Jester.
Oh, I have to go up. Oh no.
You will find my master in his chamber. But only should you kill me this day. And you will not.
Why do you go so far?
You may think me under his spell, but I uphold Lord Vauthry's ideals of my own volition. Man is an inherently flawed creature. In his vain pursuit of righteousness, he but sows the seeds of future conflict. Thus, have I chosen to place my hopes upon he who has transcended men, upon he who is unbound by the vagaries of conscience. But enough talk. I am a soldier, and you are my enemy. Come, let us settle this once and for all.
Oh, this will be a bitch. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh my god, I have to kill them. Shit. No! No! No, 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 no! Fuck! Fuck! Ah! Oh! Shit! Oh, I have to start from the beginning. Oh! Ah! Fuck!
May the 12 guide you.
break your funny bone.
Fuck you! Whew. Yeah, but I died the first time. Are you alright, Unskilled? The citizens appear to have calmed down for the moment. I can only assume Vauthry is otherwise engaged. Let's get to the upper level while we can.
Lord Vauthry! Your reign of tyranny is at an end! For too long you have preyed upon the desperation of the poor. Now you will answer for the suffering you have caused! And if you harbor even a shred of remorse, I beseech you to use your powers to redress the balance. For the future of all in Norvrant.
No, it can't be. This is wrong. It's wrong. The Warden, it's not just a Sin Eater. It's a man.
For the future of all. What nonsense is this? There is no justice but mine. No future but mine. No will but mine. It is preordained. I was born to deliver this wretched world. Me? Unseated? No. It's impossible. Inconceivable. Absurd. I am a great and wise king. Greatest and wisest. I reign from on high. I will not be brought low by maggots like you! Ah! Oh, yes, of course. I can begin again. Rebuild my paradise. Once I finish my dinner.
Oh God, no. Stop him! Thancred, stop him!
Yeah.
Where did he go?
Okay, okay, Emily.
What in the heavens?
Did Vauthry do that?
We must give chase.
Wait! That is Mount Golg, the highest peak in Calusia. It lies on the other side of a sheer cliff, and much as I wish it were otherwise, it is beyond our reach for now. But even if it weren't, there are people here who need our help.
Oh, Alphino.
Please, even if it's only to tend to their wounds.
I'll help too.
Thank you.
I don't know if it will work, but if Vauthry's hold over the people is rooted in light, I might be able to reverse its effects. Will you let me try?
Of course. We'd be grateful for any help you can provide.
Well then, if it's decided, let's all get to work.
Good news, Unskilled. It would seem that Rin is indeed able to reverse the effects of Vauthry's influence. Even as we speak, she tends to the afflicted in turn. The problem being, there is no end to them. We are trying to provide what relief we can to those who are waiting, and would appreciate your help if you are willing. Oh, I can now attune to the Aetheryte in Yulmore. Alright. Let's go! We don't have the new gear yet, right? I guess we don't. So here is some dream powder. We're administering it to the enthralled to keep them calm until they can receive proper attention. I would appreciate it if you could assist with this task. Now those affected are scattered all over the city. I suggest starting your search at the derelicts and working your way up. When you are done, be sure to let Rin know. Search for enthralled civilians in the derelict. Oh Lord Vauthry, you are my daily mail. Oh, it hurts. Please, Lord Vauthry, take away the pain. You are the kind soul who saved me from falling to my death. My mistress, she's been injured. Please help her, I beg you. Oh, what is this? She's sleeping. A medicine to help her rest while she waits treatment, you say? Oh, thank you so much. When she began acting strangely, I didn't know what to do. Must stop trespassers sullying our paradise. Where did you fly to, my sweet canary? Oh, there you are, unskilled. I've just finished aiding this man. Now for the next one. More out in the derelicts and below, you say? So many of them. But Minfilia entrusted this power to me. I won't rest until I've helped everyone. I'll go see to the wounded. I'm sure Alfino and Alice would appreciate the help. And should you find any other enthralled civilians, please see that they are brought to me.
You're going to be all right.
I think that's the last of them.
We've done all we can for the wounded. As for the rest...
Aren't you Alphino? The painter boy? What in the world is going on? Did something happen to us?
Let me handle this. Citizens of Yulmore, what I'm about to tell you will come as a shock. Indeed, you may be loath to believe it, but if you trust the evidence of your senses, it is my hope that you will listen and accept the truth, unpalatable though it may be. Vauthry is a sin eater. Everything he offered, everything he promised, was a lie.
Welcome back.
They're not taking it well, and who could blame them?
Are you saying we were Vauthry's puppets all this time?
Aha, I see.
When you attacked us, you were not yourselves. That much is true. But your conduct prior to that moment was your own. Vauthry's unnatural charisma does not absolve you of all responsibility. Of your own free will, you came to this city and gave yourselves over to its pleasures. And in the course of this, if you mistreated those less fortunate than you, then that too was of your own free will.
Oh, just like this show on History Channel. Storage Wars. How much did you sell it for?
It is not for me to judge you, but for your victims. For history. For your conscience.
Oh, you haven't sold it yet. Aha, I see.
You have dreamed a twisted dream, but now you are awake. You may yet share this world of ours. Join with us and each other, that we might begin anew. We've lost so many already. We dare not lose any more. have said my piece. My thanks for giving me the chance. There is nothing more to be done here. Let us go after Vauthry.
Is there anything we can do to help? You risked your lives to bring us to our senses, and I, for one, hope to repay that debt. Begin anew, as you said.
Vauthry has fled to Mount Gulg, and we mean to pursue him. Do any of you know the way?
The only way to Mount Gulg is over the Bright Cliff. Have you an airship?
We will contemplate flight only as a last resort. Were we to come under attack whilst airborne, we would have little hope of defending ourselves. If at all possible, we would prefer to travel by land. Is there a way?
Well, the ladder is the only way up and down the cliff, but it hasn't moved in a long time. In the old days, it was operated by the mining folk who lived at the top. But after the flood, it saw less and less use, and when Lord Vauthry took control, it was abandoned altogether.
So we somehow need to get the ladder working again.
It moves by means of a Talos, if that's any help. But good luck repairing that.
Talos? Did someone say Talos? You know all about them, don't you, dearest? If anyone can get this lift moving, it's you.
Well, perhaps. But see here.
Oh, yes. If you want the golem restored, you may leave it to my husband. For he happens to be the heir to Daedalus Stoneworks, foremost makers of Talos, whose contracts include the renowned mining venture of Armoreng.
It's been years and years since I had anything to do with it. I can't just pick up a hammer and set to work.
Oh my god.
You can't.
No, that's not what I... It's just... All right, I will take a look at the Talos. But beyond that, I make no promises. Those with strong backs, come with me. I'll need help dragging the damn thing out of the storehouse.
Well done, brother.
Come, my friend. We have work to do.
The ladder is situated to the north and west of Wright. Let us make our way there unskilled. This looks like the wall in Game of Thrones. Unskilled, dost thou see yonder pair of talons? For a blessing they were found to be in good repair. Master Chai prepares to activate them as we speak. With our arcane knowledge, Ishtol and I will serve as his assistants. At the appointed hour, we shall imbue the golems with ether. Others, meanwhile, attend to the ladder itself, which had too long lain neglected. Extensive maintenance will be needed ere it can move again, as well as myriad materials with which to perform it. If thou art willing, we would prevail upon thee to procure lumber. My thanks, Unskilled. Directly to the south thou wilt find a dry rock. Vanmont Yards. Pray see if thou canst persuade the folk there to part with some lumber for our course. Ho there, sinner. Haven't seen you around before. New to Gate Town, I take it. If you need lumber for a shack, you've come to the right place. We can do the building for you too, though that'll cost extra. You want lumber to restore the ladder? Why in the world would anyone want to do that? If you don't have the coin, least you can do is come up with a believable excuse. But look, I'm not one to turn folk away. I'll give you your lumber if you do me a favor in return. I'd just finished taking stock of our supply and was about to do another round for good measure. I want you to do the counting instead, and we'll see if your total matches mine. Now some of the lumber lying about the yard, but most of it is kept in the storehouse. For this you can just ask Gretel for the number. Here, I'll lend you some writing material so you can take notes. Take stock of the supply of lumber at the shipyard. What you learn can be reviewed in your key items. You count 11 planks in the stack. Where's the rest? God damn it. Down there? Taking stock for the Ivrit, are you? Well, last I counted, we had 68 planks in the storehouse here. Oi, Gritil, another load's just arrived. 13 planks all told, but one's damaged. It's only good for kindling now. Right then, bring the good ones here and be sure to let Irvit know as well. So, how many planks does that make now? You're writing down those numbers anyway, right? I'm sure you can work it out. You jot down the details of the conversation. Up the hill? Fuck. Aha, like here. Yes. Okay, let's see. Done, are you? So how many planks did you count? There's no 105, 103, okay. Oh, close. Seems you haven't accounted for the planks that were delivered or thrown out. Might want to check your notes again. Probably 106. Aye, that's exactly what I counted. Thanks for your help, friend. Taking stock fair puts me to sleep, but it has to be done. As promised, I'll give you your lumber. What do you need it for anyway? You were serious about the ladder. I'll be damned. If that's the case, please let us help you with the work. We're shipwrights with no ships to build, only shacks. While it's living, we all itch to do something greater. This fellow you say is in charge, you reckon he'd mind the likes of us barging on his project? He won't mind. Wonderful. I'll round up the lads and lasses and we'll head over to the ladder, along with all the lumber you need. Oh my god. I need level again. Really? Which level? 78? 78, yeah. Okay, no, I don't mind. I don't mind level the dancer tomorrow to 78. We'll get there, no problem. Okay, that was it for today. I'll see you all tomorrow after 6 PM GMT+2. Thank you, Emily, for being with me. It was a good episode with lots of revelations. And we will continue tomorrow because I wanna fucking fly in this province. as soon as I can. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye, be safe.